It's coming down, it's coming down. This chimney's coming down. At Wolverton Works, a chimney tall and stark. LNW erected this landmark, standing as a monument to craftsmen of years gone by. For almost a century, pointing to the sky. It's coming down, it's coming down. This chimney's coming down. This chimney was built.
The chimney was iconic because it was seen as a landmark by the local community. And the decision to actually demolish the chimney, I think, was quite emotional for a number of people at that time. And it hit the local press. And at the time it was rumoured that even Fred Dibner was going to be invited to actually blow the chimney up as it was. But unfortunately that was not seen to be environmentally good at that time, and it was easier to demolish it literally brick by brick.
In a few weeks its destiny must meet. Years pass unsafe and obsolete. It's done its job, it's not needed anymore. So brick by brick to be levelled to the floor.
This chimney had stood for over 90 years. And it actually had in life several purposes. It was originally built as part of the steam generation to drive generators for the electricity of the works. Then at some stage when that ceased, it was then used as steam generation for heating of the shops. And I think there was one that may have been one or two processes within the works, such as steam hammers, that may still have required that process, the steam generation. But of course life moved on. That ceased in 1992 when gas came along. So eventually the heating was supplied, the boilers were fired by gas. It had received a certain level of attention over the years. They discovered in 1938 that there were some longitudinal cracks in the chimney. So to get round that at the time, in 1940, the works smithy produced 19 hoops that were fitted to the chimney all the way up. So if you look at the photographs of the chimney, you will see the hoops. Now, as time went on, the chimney was redundant in 1992, following the introduction of gas and gas heating. And with the ongoing maintenance costs and with privatisation and not wishing to, I suppose, sell an ongoing liability for increased costs, that's why it was determined that the chimney would sadly be demolished.
Wolverton Railway Works, a chimney tall and stark, to all the people that passed by, an unforgettable landmark, standing as a monument to craftsmen of years gone by, for almost a century pointing to the sky. But now it's said to be unsafe and obsolete. It's few more weeks, its destiny must meet. The chimney has to go brick by brick to the floor and will be missed by all around. A monument no more. Very good, wasn't it?
The origins of the song came from an employee called Keith Coleman. And Keith was a labourer in the works, and like many people in the works, had various differing hobbies, and it was amazing what these guys could achieve. Now, the actual poem was published in an in-house magazine round about that time, so that was the first time that I'd seen the poem. But then many years passed and I'd forgotten all about that until I did receive these poems via an email from a colleague who was still in the works, and this is 20 years on. So I thought it would be nice to adapt the poem, and he also wrote another one as well about the chimney, so the song is a bit of a combination of both, without destroying the originality of the original one that was actually published. And I added the chorus, and I produced the music, and with a couple of friends of mine, they agreed to support actually doing a recording.
I was labourer sweeping up, a lot of rubbish there, sawdust and things like that. And I used to walk around with me brush and shovel and whatnot, and think of things to say, you know, and write it down. They thought I was doing betting horses, that's what they thought.
This chimney was built so strong and high, thrusting upwards to the sky, up into the clouds it spewed its grime and smoke, a symbol of pride for the working folk. It's coming down, it's coming down, this chimney's coming down.
I have an original brick here from the chimney, which I acquired at the time of the demolition. How I actually acquired it as the works manager, I can't quite recall now, which is probably just as well. But this is one of the original bricks, and you can see the curvature on the brick. There was a lot of them. I believe, according to a script written at the time, it was something like 120,000 bricks. And the design of the chimney, like many other chimneys, it was wide at the base and tapered towards the top. But that is it, and this is one of the original bricks.
Over 90 years it stood to be missed by all around. A monument demolished, razed to the grounds. It's coming down, it's coming down, this chimney's coming down. Down, down, down.